Hey everyone, welcome to Family Outings TV. Here we are today at Alton Towers. So why are we at Alton Towers? Well, first of all, we run our 2-day and 1-day coach trips here from Teesside, Stockton, Middlesbrough, Hartlepool and Billingham. And number two, we're going to answer one of the most popular questions that we get asked by our passengers or people wanting to book. And that question is Alton Towers suitable for my child who is X years old? The answer is yes. Alton Towers is suitable for all ages. You've got things for the younger children and you've also got things for older children and thrill seekers as well. And of course, for adults who just love roller coasters. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look around. I'm going to show you things that are suitable for younger children, and then we're going to look at some of the thrill rides as well. So the first half of this vlog is going to be for younger children, and the second half is going to be for older children slash thrill seekers. So we're going to start off over in CBeebies Land and just take a look at some of the rides, some of the play areas, and just kind of see what's on offer for younger children. I'd probably class say 12 and under, maybe 10 and under. So let's go take a look at Alton Towers, what's suitable for younger children. Okay, so here we are at the entrance of CBeebies Land. I say the iconic entrance. I think a lot of people have seen this, and this is the amazing. It's very colourful, very bright. This is the entrance to CBeebies Land, and then just as we look over to the top of it, you'll see a ride just going over the top here. I'll try and record it as it's coming over. And that's just one of the rides here in CBeebies Land, the overhead train as it is. So we're going to go walk in now and just take a look at everything that CBeebies Land has to offer. So obviously as we walk through the entrance, everything's very bright and colourful in here. We've even got rainbow flooring. So let's take a look at some of the rides. There's this ride, the overhead train again, he says. And then here you've got the Postman Pat ride as well, just coming round. There's Postman Pat, beep beep. And here we have a sensory garden as well. So we'll have a little walk around. Obviously this is great for all children, but I would imagine it's also particularly good for any children with autism, from the sensory element. So this is a little walk through here, lots of colours, interactive things, playing to the senses. Some drums for the kids to play. And then Mr. Tumbles on the TV screen just over here. Just finished there. So we've just come out the sensory garden, just walking back past the Postman Pat ride. He's one of the scenes from the Postman Pat ride. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but we've got the Teletubbies music in the background. So as you're walking through this area, lots of music and sounds that relate to CBeebies and all of their programs, Bing, which you can hear now. So we're just going to take a left. And we've got Big Fun Showtime, character meet and greet. So this is the Big Fun Showtime area. So this is the area where there's lots of different shows on during the day. And they'll be on this main stage here. And as you can see, it's a very green area. You've got toilets, you've got food, kiosk here. And at different points of the year as well, there's lots of like garden games that you can play in this area as well. So yeah, here we are. The Big Fun Showtime. I think there must be a show about to start because there seems to be a lot of people here, or a character meet and greet as well. But yeah, perfect for younger children. It looks like it could possibly be Bing coming up anytime soon. Towards the back of CBeebies Land, you've got Little Explorer's Lunchbox, which is a nice little place for them to eat. You can get picnics, little sandwiches and snacks in here, and it's not too badly priced in there either. So here's another attraction as well, Jojo and Gran Gran. Over here, just a 5-minute wait at the moment. But again, if you watch CBeebies, you'll be familiar with Jojo and Gran Gran. And then just here, we've got Justin's House, which is a Oh, it's hard to explain. It's like a play area where people, they've got the foam guns where you fire at people and you can kind of explore as well. So it's a bit of an interactive kind of fun factory for the kids to play, but it's mainly around kind of shooting guns with foam balls. And then just the you've also got the magical boat ride from In the Night Garden. This always gets really popular. It's a classic. We also have Bugbee's Go Round, which is a little carousel, and the parents can sit in the middle whilst the kids go around. And we also have a little Explorer's toy shop. Just have a little nosy in here. Some of the merch before it gets too busy. You've got all of your merchandise from your CBeebies favourites. Bing, Peter Rabbit over here, Teletubbies, more Peter Rabbit, Bluey. So yeah, if you're wanting to buy your favourite CBeebies merchandise, you can also do that in CBeebies Land, as you would expect. The Furchester Hotel Live, which is a scene out of the Furchester Hotel. So you've got all the characters there where you can meet and greet them, and they obviously involve the children. And they have certain show times throughout the day, so it's not a constant show. You do need to check the show times, and this will be on throughout the day. You've also got Hey Dougie Big Adventure Badge. This is actually a brand new play area. I say brand new, it's within the last year. So this is a great little outdoor play area for the children. And as you can see just in the distance, there's Dougie. So you can meet and greet Dougie in this area at certain times as well. There he is, Dougie the man himself. And then just to the left you've got this Go Jetters ride as well, which is your obviously your spinning type ride with the aircraft that go up and down. And I'll do a quick glance of this play area, but this is a great little play area. As I say, it's just had a bit of a refurb. It used to be a play area, but it's now been rebranded as the Hey Dougie play area with some new facilities, and obviously this meet and greet of Dougie over there in the corner. Just round the corner we have the Peter Rabbit drop towers, just for little ones, not too big, just small little drop towers. As I say, just introduction to that kind of ride. Here we have Andy's Adventure live interactive show. Again, like the Furchester Hotel, there is set show times. Here's some of them for today. But again, if your little one's into this programme, perfect way to meet and greet some of the characters from that show. And here you can see the Go Jetters Roomster Zoom ride in action. Good fun for the little ones. Okay, and here's the one of the last rides here in CBeebies Land, which is Octonauts. Little family coaster. Just see this go up. And here we go. Right, so there you have it, a quick tour of CBeebies Land, which is absolutely perfect for younger children. I think we saw around about 8 rides in there, and then there was a couple of areas for shows and meet and greets. So it is really quite an immersive land dedicated to CBeebies Land. If your kids like anything CBeebies related, they are going to love it in there. So now I'm just on the front lawn. I'm heading over to Mutiny Bay, where they also have some other smaller rides. This area is dedicated to kind of pirates, so we're going to go take a look and see what sort of rides are available for younger children over in Mutiny Bay. Right, so here we are at the entrance of the nicely themed Mutiny Bay. I love the sails here and the rustic looking sail posts. So we're going to go inside, take a look, have a look at the couple of rides here, and also some of the other things that might be suitable for younger children. Right, so as you enter Mutiny Bay, there is some great little fairground games. But you've also got a couple of rides. So you've got the mini galleon here, which is called Heave Ho. On the right, another game here. And then over on the right here, we've got Marauder's Mayhem, which is a little bit like a waltzers, but not at all. More like your teacups type ride, except in barrels, where you spin your own vehicle. So again, suitable for younger children. And then there's some other bits and bobs, like amusements, which we'll have a look at in just a second. And then these radio controlled boats, which are always good fun. And these are just priced at £1. But yeah, you too can control your own pirate ship, so kids love this. And then just over there, there's another game. Prize every time, hook a duck. And then in here, just your typical kind of amusements, where you get tickets to win prizes. Which young child doesn't love amusements? And as we exit the amusements, there's plenty of claw machines to keep your kids happy. Maybe not keep the parents happy. But plenty of claw machines nonetheless. And just as we exit the other side of the Mutiny Bay, another little focal point of pirates, nicely themed in this area. And that's us leaving Mutiny Bay. But one thing there is also for the younger children is the Sea Life Centre Shark Bait Reef. I'm not going to cover that in this vlog, and the reason for that is I've covered it probably 2 or 3 times in our other vlogs. So if you are interested in seeing what that's like inside, do just check one of our other Alton Towers vlogs. So far that's 2 areas down. We have done CBeebies Land and we've done Mutiny Bay for the younger children, and now we're just going to head over to David Walliams Land. I don't think it's officially named that, but we're going to head there anyway. It's David Walliams themed area. He's got Gangster Granny the ride there, and it's also got another couple of rides there as well for younger children. So we're going to head over there. It's just behind the towers. I'll show you what's there, and then that'll be it, us boxed off to show you what's available for the younger children here at Alton Towers. And just on the way over to the David Walliams area, we passed this Battle Galleons, where you can try and squirt people on the side, and vice versa. You have little cannons here on the side as well, where you can try to squirt them, which is good fun. I think they might tone it down a little bit when it's a bit of a colder day. Today is a little bit overcast, as you'll be able to see, but it's not raining currently, so that's good. But I think if it's a scorching hot day, I do think the power's upped a little bit. But this little boat here is probably within my range, so I'm going to back off. But yeah, a lot of fun for all ages really, but also as it is part of this younger children tour, this is absolutely suitable for younger children. Right, so here we are at the main entrance of the World of David Walliams is the official title I've just seen on the top there. So we'll have a little look around this area. So on the left here we've got the Royal Carousel, which is your typical fairground type carousel with horses and carriages. And then here we've got the Fabulous Fandango, which is another flat ride. But then as we get into the more themed parts of David Walliams, we do have the Gangster Granny ride, which is a great ride. It's a dark ride, and basically you're trying to steal the crown jewels from the Queen. But yeah, some nicely themed buildings here, nice and bright for the little ones. And again, definitely an area for younger children. There's another couple of drop towers here as well. Oh, sorry, another one drop tower for the young children. And then just in the distance, we'll go over there now, there's also a driving school as well, where kids can drive around a small vehicle around a pre-made track. So here you can see the road system, and then little cars going around. Pretty cool for the young ones. Get to drive their own car, and I think you can also buy a driving license as well in one of the shops. So you can get like a little driving license to say you can drive your own little mini car. And yep, there it is, driving license available here. 2 for £20 or 1 for £13. Right, so that concludes the section for younger children. So just to summarise, we've had a look at CBeebies Land, we've had a look at Mutiny Bay, and we've had a look at the David Walliams area, which are obviously all ideal for younger children. So we're going to move on. We're going to move on to rides that are suitable for older children and thrill seekers and adults. But also, just to, you know, a disclaimer really, the things that I've shown you prior to this, there's a lot more for younger children. There's shows on the front lawn, and there's also a lot of rides that are suitable for older and younger children as well. Of course it depends on your child. Some younger children, for example, might like scary rides like the Curse at Alton Manor, and some younger children might not. So the ones that we've shown prior to this, I would be pretty sure that those are suitable for younger children, and the ones after this will be suitable for older adults, and possibly younger children as well. So there's still plenty more that younger children can do than what I have shown you, but I just wanted to really just make you aware of the great things that are available for younger children. So we're going to move on. We're going to have quick brief looks at the roller coasters here at Alton Towers. Again, if you want to see them in more depth, check out our other vlogs, but this vlog really is just to show you what's available for all ages, a quick whistle stop tour. If you want more detail, please do check out our other vlogs from other times of the year, and you'll see more detail around the rides, the events, the seasons, the seasonal events that they have here, and you'll get to see more ride footage as well. So we're going to start off. I'm going to head over to Rita, which is a launch coaster. So it basically shoots you off at great speed, and it's a great little ride. It doesn't last very long because it's very fast, which is ideal. So I'm going to go there now and do some off-ride footage of Rita, which is ideal for thrill seekers. Here we go, the launch coaster, Rita. And there you have it. So there you have some off-ride footage of Rita, which seems to be just testing it with staff members there on the front. You can't really see much more track because it's quite well hidden behind kind of the trees there. But basically it's there's no inversions and there's no kind of loops on that ride. It's just a launch coaster with a bit of track. It's a great ride for speed. But now we're going to go over to just show you 13. Again, this is a similar type ride. You can't really see much of the track, I'm afraid. I'll show you the entrance, but you can kind of get a feel to what the ride's about or what type of ride. It's basically a roller coaster with a bit of dark theming, and there is a hidden kind of surprise in the middle of this coaster. I will not tell you what that is, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's unlikely you've been on a coaster, well, you've certainly not been in a coaster in the UK that's got the same sort of surprise. So I would recommend this ride if you are wanting something a little bit different. It's not too intense and the surprise isn't too intense, but you certainly won't be expecting it if you've not seen any vlogs or read any reviews of this particular ride. So yeah, definitely recommend 13, ideal for older children and adults alike. Right, so here we are, we've made it to X Sector, home to some of the most extreme thrill rides here at Alton Towers. I am shouting because it's quite loud here. So this is home to Smiler here on the right hand side, which I will try and get some off-ride footage of in just a moment for you. This is a very intense coaster, probably the most extreme coaster here at Alton Towers. I'll show you some off-ride footage just now. But this has multiple loops, multiple inversions, and basically you just feel like you're upside down all the time. It's perfect for thrill seekers, the biggest kind of thrill seekers. If you are wanting an intense coaster, this is the one. Except for the vertical lift in the middle, it does not stop. It is constant loops, inversions, turns, whatever you want to call it. So let's get some footage for you now. So there you have the Smiler But just over from the Smiler, you have Oblivion, which is a drop coaster. So we're going to take a look at this now. We've just got a carriage coming over the edge. And again, this is quite a short ride. It's all about the thrill of the drop, to be honest. As I say, it drops. We'll see where it drops in just a second. There we go. It goes through that hole, out the other side. And that is pretty much your ride over. But it's all about the thrill of the drop, and it is a great ride. But it's just so hectic and so busy around here. You can just hear the roaring of the coasters. This great mass of metal here on the right hand side of the Smiler. And then we have another 2 flat rides here at the back of X sector. Got one there in operation, which is the Twistertron. And then we have another ride here, which is the Spin Jam as well. So plenty of thrill rides here in X sector. Oblivion, Smiler, definitely for the thrill seekers. And then the 2 flat rides I've just shown you there. It could be for younger children, but it's certainly for older and adult as well. Right, just a short walk from X sector, we have Spinball Whizzer. This is a spinning coaster, so every ride, dependent on the people and passengers, is absolutely different because your train will spin in different ways. This is one of my favourite rides. I always find this hilarious, this ride, because it all depends on the balance of the vehicle as to how much it spins. Sometimes it spins more than others, which is great, and sometimes not as much, but nonetheless you're guaranteed a good ride on Spinball Whizzer. Again, this is suitable for younger and older children, so I would highly recommend that ride if you just want a good laugh here at Alton Towers. Having a 5-minute little stop at the show here on the front lawn at Alton Towers.
Here we go. First she moves like lightning, and she counts 2, 3. Then she turns out all the lights and says she's coming for me. Now put your hands up.
I didn't wanna leave, I didn't wanna fight. Started to cry, but then remembered I could buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours.
Okay, so one of my favourite wooden roller coaster here in the UK is the Wicker Man here at Alton Towers. The thing I love about the Wicker Man the best is not only is this an amazing ride, I just love the theming as well. You've got this great Wicker Man structure in the middle, which I'll show you in just a second. And then also there's the pre-ride show before you get on the coaster itself. Well, here we have one of the trains going around now. And actually, I always think that when you're actually looking at off-ride footage of Wicker Man, it actually seems, you know, average pace, not the fastest, but when you're on there, it feels really fast. It's very deceiving when you're looking at it, so that's perfect ride for thrill seekers. And we're going to move on to Katanga Canyon now, where there's a water rapid ride. We've also got another family coaster as well in a Runaway Mine Train, which is ideal for all ages, probably a little bit better for the younger children in all honesty. So we'll head over there and just show you those couple of rides as well. Just a little look at the map here of Alton Towers, just before we make our way to Katanga Canyon and up to the Curse at Alton Manor. Here we have the Katanga River Rapids for all ages. It's not too rough, this ride, and you don't get too wet either. It's a moderately wet ride. You don't get absolutely soaked. And here we are, the Runaway Mine Train, a family coaster here at Alton Towers. It is what it says on the tin. It's a mine train style roller coaster, but it's a family coaster, so it's ideal for all ages. I'd probably say it's probably better for younger children, but everybody enjoys the Runaway Mine Train, don't they? I'm unable to get any off-ride footage really because it is behind these trees. I'll try and get it coming over this this bridge here, but that might be this might be the best view that we can get of this particular ride. Right, so we're now walking towards the Curse at Alton Manor, which is brand new here for 2023. It used to be the Jewel ride, but it has had a bit of an upgrade, which is a dark ride around Emily Alton. Or Alton, let's go Alton Towers. Yeah, around Emily Alton. You can't film on this ride, but I will show you the outside and I'll give you an idea of the theme of this ride. So as you walk into this area, you can see it's quite creepy and eerie, and there is that music there in the background, which I think certainly adds to the eerie feeling. On the right here you've got Coach House Confectionery, which do amazing milkshakes by the way, and here on the left you see the Curse at Alton Manor, and we have some characters out here. As I say, this is a ghost train type ride, quite dark, and one that I would certainly recommend for older children or younger children that don't easily scare. Great new addition to Alton Towers for 2023. Okay, so another one of the rides here at Alton Towers is Nemesis. It's actually closed in 2023, but it will reopen in 2024 with a brand new snazzy looking black track, which you can see here in the centre of the picture. As I say, it is expected to open in 2024, but the opening date is not confirmed as it stands. But this is a great coaster, hence the reason they have decided to retrack it. So if you are at Alton Towers, this ride will be absolutely perfect for any thrill seekers in 2024.
Please obey all instructions given to you by the Phalanx Op.
Another one of the flat rides over here by Nemesis and Galactica area. A lot of people having a lot of fun on this one. Okay, so we made it the last ride here on our little tour of Alton Towers, Galactica. This ride is a flying coaster, so you go through the tracks horizontally as if you are flying, similar to Superman. Let's look at it like that. Here's some of the track here. It's not actually running at the moment. I think it's just about to reopen. It's been doing some testing, so I won't be able to show you any off-ride footage, but you can get an idea as to what this coaster's like. This is one of the first drops here as you go through this circular kind of, what would you call it? Black hole. But yeah, some nice theming. But there we have it, the last stop, the last thrill ride on our tour of Alton Towers. Right, so there we have it, the tour of Alton Towers. So the plan at the beginning of this was to just see whether this park was suitable for all ages. I didn't intend to go into loads of detail on loads of the rides, and I haven't. All I've done really is just show you what's available here at Alton Towers for younger children and for older children and thrill seekers. So I hope I've achieved that. You can see that there's a lot available for people here, and we haven't covered everything. I've covered quite a lot, but I haven't covered everything, so please just bear that in mind. There is obviously a lot of shows. There's also more rides that I've just missed, some smaller ones, but you get an idea. There's lots of thrill rides, lots of rides for the younger children, so this park is an all-rounder for all ages. So I am going to head back to the coach now. If you aren't aware, we do run coach trips from Teesside, Stockton, Middlesbrough, Hartlepool and Billingham. Check us out on myfamilyoutings.co.uk or our Facebook page, Family Outings North East. So I'm going to leave you now, heading back to the coach, and yeah, check out those websites. Thanks very much for watching everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.